Hello there guys, and welcome back to Titan Quest Let's Play. In this episode we're just going to be continuing to Thebes. If you recall, in the last episode we've finished Invocation, had our little argument with Imhotep, and then we came here, continued along. Okay, so what did we just pick up? It was this, the Accursed Amulet. It's very similar to the one we've got right now, except without the dexterity bonus. Yeah. Alright. I'll probably have to kind of apologize a bit, because the reason for this episode that it's taken a bit of a while to make was because nothing much really happens in this episode, and because of that it was really difficult to come up with what to talk about. So, and I still haven't managed to come up with much stuff to talk about in this episode. So if it does seem a bit boring, then I apologize for that. I'm making way too many apologies lately, seriously, what is up with me? First I apologize for the sound disappearing, then I apologize for shitty episodes. Too many excuses. I can do better than that. But yeah, it's true though. Nothing really much happens, we just keep going to Thebes throughout this episode. We will explore a couple of crypts, stuff like that, but the rest of the episode is pretty much just gonna be fighting, and there will be some gear we'll be finding, like here. I'll actually have to rearrange some shit around. Damn it, my inventory needs some managing. Right, picked it up, and there was still a shrine of experience going, that's why I kept walking a bit more in search for some monsters, but to no avail. So, this is the Jackal's harness that I picked up. It's not bad, if you notice. It's got gives us quite a bit of strength and dexterity, but it does lower the overall DPS. Yeah, it gives a bit here as well because of the dexterity. It is less on armor as well, although you can put a relic on it because it's a green. But as of right now, we're probably better on with Blade Fling as armor. And we still got our Overseer's, this one, the Overseer's mantle as well. So it's a bit difficult choice of what I might wear, and at what point. Maybe we'll find something better. Well, so we go this way, fight some more Jackalmen, a couple of Berserkers there, good dual wielding, and then we head into a nearby crypt. That was not too bad, that helmet. That gave quite a bit of dexterity bonus, although yeah, probably not as good as what we're wearing right now, because the one I'm wearing right now gives some really nice percentage bonuses. If you remember, we picked it up in the last episode from one of majestic chests of Nehebkau. Right, so we're in this crypt. It's a fairly large crypt, not too large, but there's quite a number of rooms here, and there's nothing really too special here. This is just for exploring, really. There's quite a number of undead here, but there's all sorts of other junk as well, like maggots and scarab beetles. There's quite a lot of undead, so any of your anti-undead stuff will be useful here. In fact, if I remember correctly, this act tends to have quite a lot of undead. I mean, the undeath, the afterlife, the life after death did play quite an important part in ancient Egypt, since a lot of the temples, a lot of the worship was dedicated to that stuff. Sometimes they'd spend an entire life pretty much just preparing for that. Right, this mastery shrine ran out, so got a couple of traps over there. Yeah, there's ghosts, so really should skip through this part. There's just fighting. These mage ghosts, they tend to cast you know, those bolts, and those bolts are homing, if you noticed, so you can't really avoid them in any way possible. You just have to quickly get up close and personal to the ghost and just whack it in the face. Alright, more maggots around here. Just picking up everything as I go along, indiscriminately. So much shit. Oh, that's not bad. Cold resistance and dexterity. Might actually keep a hold of that. You never know when we might need it. Alright, Veterans Hatchet of Virility. We can't pick it up because we need more space, and our inventory is really messy right now, so I should actually portal back to the merchants, sell some stuff. Really need to clean out the inventory, so we'll do that. Now that we're back from the merchants, if you see, the inventory is a bit of space. We made some space, so we're gonna pick up this hatchet, and it's got pretty nice stats. Actually a bit similar to the ones we got now, just like that other axe we had in Act 1. Seems to give a bit less right now, although if we put a relic on it, it would be nice. I mean, look, it gives quite a lot of attack speed and nice offensive ability and percentage damage as well. So we could put something like Zeus' Thunderbolt on it, which we've got now. And Zeus' Thunderbolt would actually be quite suitable for our class, especially because we've got Storm Mastery, which will already deal lightning damage. So this would be quite a nice relic to put. And now, when we put, look at that, we get a whooping 228 DPS compared to what we had before, 209. And offensive ability just loses like 4 points, which is not too bad at all. So we could make use of it. We are losing though the ability to disrupt enemy skills. If you notice, that sword had 3-second skill disruption, which was pretty nice. And also a bit of health reduction to the enemy, although it was a small percentage. But yeah, we could use this axe. I mean, if you're not sure how things fare in comparison, it's always good to just take it to the field and see how they fare in the field. Just go out there and use it. Also, if you notice, once again the sound has disappeared, but it's only for a really small stretch of the game. I'm not sure what happened here, once again. Right, so we're gonna take the user's hatchet in here. It does seem to be quite good, actually. It does deal more damage. I mean, that sword has slightly more attack speed, although it's not that huge of a change to be that noticeable. So yeah, for some reason I did feel as if this axe is hitting slower. But maybe it was just because you expect it to be much more powerful. So yeah, we'll use it for the time being. It seems pretty nice. Alright, so we've explored the whole dungeon. Let's get back out. Alright, so we're out of the dungeon and the sound is back. Thank God for that. So we're gonna continue this way to put our new axe to use, which seems to be doing a good job. We're actually almost at a level up, if you noticed. We're gonna soon level up. Perhaps against the undead, our other weapon was a little bit better because it had Prometheus Flame on it with fire damage, which undead are weak to, but this time we're using lightning, which doesn't really affect them that much. That's okay, in a general sense. In regard to other monsters, we're doing a good job. Anyways, so I just had a phone ringing, interrupting me whilst I was doing this. Really hate when that happens. During the 20 minutes that I'm recording a commentary, a phone rings. So you have to stop everything and start over pretty much. Well, not start over, but have to get back into where you were. Right, so got more jackalmen around here. Actually, something I've found out only recently by checking online is that apparently it's possible that the jackals, which in the Egypt area actually aren't jackals at all, but they could in fact be wolves, like a type of wolf. So yeah, that's quite interesting. It's very interesting how the animals are classified, because I mean they could probably look like jackals. I mean, I don't know much of the distinguishment, what distinguishes jackals from wolves. Wolves probably a bit bigger, I guess. Maybe it's something to do with the behavior. I mean, yeah, what we got right there. Gonna cast Squall on those harpies. And look at that! This is the coolest way to level up ever. Okay, so we're gonna unlock finally the 5th tier of defense, and now I've got access to a whole new set of skills. And this is what I wanted to get. I want to get disruption, a synergy for shield charge. And another thing that I'll get for now is I'll put another point into disable. There's now 6 out of 6, although it is with +1 to all skills. And here we'll put in 1 intelligence, 1 into dexterity, although we really need to get our strength up a bit more. So in the next level up or 2 I'm actually going to concentrate on strength, because after all we are melee characters, we're using fighting methods for the most part, so we should be putting more emphasis on strength. Alright, and Thebes is actually nearby, although there is also another crypt we're gonna go into, which is a slightly smaller crypt than the one we've been in a minute ago. Just picking up some more shit. Alright, so it's around this area. Okay, let's go in. And this crypt has actually got quite a nice design. It's kind of like square, and it's like got these rooms arranged sort of equally. And in here for the most part you'll be facing ghosts and also these little scavenger guys, the Euronymii. We actually haven't seen them for a while now. But don't worry, there will be tons of them in the Valley of the Kings. There's loads of them. They're actually a good monster to farm if you want demon's blood, because they're demons and there's usually quite a lot of them around. So they're good farming for demon's blood. Seriously, this ghost is fucking annoying. Right. Yeah, so as I was saying, if you want demon's blood, then these guys are good to farm. And there's tons of them in Valley of the Kings and several other tombs around Act 2. Seriously, Shrine of Thorns. Why do you always appear next to the undead? We have no use for you this way. Some of these mage undead are a bit dangerous. They've got Death Chilora, if you notice. The skill from Spirit Mastery. Right. That was pretty quick. We've cleared this whole crypt. See, it's quite small. So we're just gonna come back out of here. And we carry on this way. There'll be a few more Croakmen around. You can usually hear they get their Storm Nimbus enchantment on. You can hear them before you even see them. Actually, I should have probably used Spellbreaker there. That's alright. We've become so strong now that they're not really much of a challenge anymore. Alright, so what's this? Charm of a Cat. Ugh. What do they want? Alright, Charm of the Cat gives total speed. Although, yeah, not doing that much difference to what we've got now. We are dealing some nice vitality damage there. But yeah, total speed is actually quite nice bonus, because total speed bonus means it increases your attack speed, your movement speed, and your casting speed. And if you're not sure what casting speed is actually the speed at which your skills and magic spells are cast. If you notice, like when you cast them, there's usually a small pause before the skill is actually executed. So it's good to get that speed up, and I think 300% is a maximum for that. Well, okay, so we're in Thebes now, and we'll stop here and continue in the next episode. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.